my name's Lawrence, and this is my extra cab 40 Series Landcruiser. Had a soft spot for the old 40 Series after seeing a mate's car when I was about 17 or 18, and the thing I just loved about them was how much you're able to modify them. I suppose it's pretty good engineering from Toyota's point of view. Upon reflection, thinking about this car as I've built it up, I think it's made up of about parts from 10 different cars. Panels and doors and stuff from one car, guards from another car, and they've all come together to create a 40 Series extra cab Landcruiser. The idea came to me when I was sort of looking around. I had a whole bunch of parts. I decided with all these extra bits I had around, I'd just get an assembly of parts and build a body to fit me. And then it was basically, okay, so once you get the body, what are you going to chuck it on? Something modernish. An 80 Series chassis answers all those questions. Got a body, a 40 Series chassis off a mate for a bit of beer out of Brisbane. And I like the look of like a troopy with a cut down part, so I ended up getting two rears of a short wheelbase, sort of flipping them and welding them together. I like the more modern engines. My father always said, if you're doing a project, get the best engine you can or you can afford at the time. Basically, he said if it's your 90% of your budget, it will always thank you going forward. So I ended up buying a 1H DFT. Being a 1H DFT, the 24 valve Toyota engine, before the FTE comes along with its electronic gizmos and computers and all sorts of like, being purely mechanical, there's less chances for gremlins or whatever to leave me stranded on the side of a track somewhere. Yeah, I may not be able to get as much power out of it, but power's not everything. I'd rather have more reliability. Power can get you so far and you get stuck on the side of the track. I can go out with less power, come home and have a bit of fun. Always like different things. I don't like following the general line of you must have this. So I could see the finish line. I could see how it was all going to look. Yeah, the finish line kept on getting further and further away as I was chasing my tail a little bit. But as far as I was concerned, I was going away in August in it. So yeah, I started getting a little bit tense as it got closer to August. But on the whole, it wasn't really a bad experience to go through. I'd do it again. Chassis to the finish, it was a little over 2 years, or around 2 years. It was May of 16 when I got the 80 Series chassis, and it was all engineered and registered in early August of 18. Put a big smile on my face. It still puts a smile on my face whenever I drive it. I don't have any skills. I'm not trained in any welding or anything. I'm probably more of a better grinder than I am a welder, but just the ability to give it a go is probably the thing I enjoyed. And the satisfaction you get when you stitch something up with a weld and then you sort of stand back and go, looks all right, is probably the thing I've probably enjoyed out of the whole build as well. Basically, it's a 1993 80 Series Landcruiser chassis. It's more just a tourer car than a Saturday, Sunday warrior. I stretched the wheelbase 10 inches because if I didn't, with my extra cab, the rear wheel would be right at the end of the cab. How I created the rear window was probably one of those little things I was quite pleased with, and how it turned out was probably better than I thought. I've got chromoly front axles because I like to go out and have a bit of fun, and I also like to drive home rather than tow truck home or pull things to pieces on the side of the track. I've got front and rear air lockers. I've got a big intercooler, top mount intercooler to sit on the top, so it'll be fed by my little holes on the top of my bonnet there. So that's going to sit on the top, and I'm putting a new turbo onto the engine just to give it a bit more down low and a bit more grunt, because we all like more grunt. When I was getting towards the end of it, I thought maybe I didn't make the tub long enough. Maybe I should have made it another 6 inches longer. But as I look at it, I think I did pretty well with the proportions. The body, I'm happy with the body. I'm happy with the in-cabin size of it. Yeah, I'm happy with the whole look of the car. And you get a few looks. I've had a few people give me the thumbs up. Yeah, you got to take pride in what you build. I didn't go out to get the whole thumbs up from the whole community as such. It was really just a bit of personal self-satisfaction that I want to do some crazy harebrained type of thing and see how I go. I've got 6 40 series Landcruisers at the moment. I'm probably more of a person who buys cars and keeps them rather than buys cars and sells them. Would I ever sell this? No, never. Give it to the kids. Let them enjoy it as well.